Had the week off work, taking a little vacation time, so not doing anything today, so I thought I'd go ahead and take a scan through the shelves. This will be the collection update from my last video posted back in October, I believe, of last year. Starting off with the some of my plushies and the new shelf I added into the collection about a month ago, I think, but yeah, we've got Renan, of course, from Waiting in the Summer, as well as Asuna and Kirito from Sword Art Online. And then also got the teacher figure, Please Teacher, as well as Handmade May, and the Ansakamaru Squeeze that came with the set for Ninja Nonsense. The Talking Chi figure, of course, from Chobits, and then a couple of little figurines from Daphne and the Brilliant Blue, and also a Grenadier, as well as the little Game Center, like walking Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell. And then panning down a little bit further, the collector's art box from My Hime. And here I have a couple CDs, one X-Driver the movie, the Deers original soundtrack, as well as one of the other cheaper ones lately on Right Stuff, Trigun, the Second Donut Happy Pack. We have discs in 10 art box collections for 009-1, Coyote Ragtime Show, and Desert Punk. And then we also have the collector's edition of Fruits Basket, Kami-sama Kiss, and then also notice the Deers art box, the original Gideon collection, as well as the newly released Deers Complete Collection. This is from Discotheque Entertainment. And then also a Deers official fan book I picked up from Right Stuff on a cheap sale. The Chobits art box, as well as the original Bandai Love Hina art box release. And then also the Love Hina movie collection from Bandai. This is a slim pack release. Some people have asked me about this one. Yeah, all the 3 discs, only in a cheaper non-cardboard type box collection. So kind of a value release from Bandai. And then let's see. Alright, and moving on then, we have the Sword Art Online limited edition Blu-ray box sets from Aniplex, as well as the next 3 items from J-List, the Asuna's color-changing crystal, Viginette figure that has a little bento picnic sandwich kind of lunch by her feet, as well as the Asuna's cookbook, which just was a little box containing some shortbread cookies baked with love by Asuna, and each one of these came with like a little limited edition postcard, and I believe there were 4 total, but they were of course placed in there randomly, so at like $10 a piece to pick up 4 little postcards was a very expensive idea, so I just went ahead and stopped with the only one that I got there. But and then going on to the next shelf, some more figurines. These would be the ones from Please Teacher that I picked up off of eBay. And then way over in the corner here are the CDs that came along. This in the first Please Teacher set. This is the Please Teacher sound collection. And then along with the Please Twins also came a sound collection CD, and then I picked up this one as well from Right Stuff for a couple dollars. Also a Please Teacher, some additional tracks. And let's see here, we also have over in the corner, Please Twins also came with this little photo book thing here that of course you could take and put the postcards that came in the Please Twins set. I wanted to add the ones for Please Teacher also, but they were not able to fit in there so well. So The box sets, of course, limited edition box sets for both Please Teacher and Please Twins. And we have Mabrajo. And then also, these are the bootleg Blu-rays that I picked up off eBay. Very good bootlegs, though. The video quality on them was really good. So I don't feel bad about picking up a Blu-ray bootleg in this case. I do apologize for Aniplex that you lost some money off me that way, but I have the show now on Blu-ray, so I'm quite content. And then I also have the Japanese limited edition releases of the Madoka Magica movies. As you're aware, the English releases with a dub track are being released by Aniplex now, at least for the first two movies. Essentially, it's a little different set, though. Instead of having the fold out with the extra like soundtrack CDs, I believe they're cheaping out this time and just putting in a couple Blu-ray discs and the some kind of booklet in there. So you're paying like $30 less, I think, for the US release. But yeah, if you absolutely have to have a dub track, I suppose you can go ahead and pick that up. But I personally myself wasn't a fan of the English dub, so I will be sticking with the Japanese subtitle only releases. Then we also have the limited edition releases for Yamada's First Time, as well as Haganai, both first and second seasons. And down to the bottom shelf, the Blu-rays for the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, as well as the OVA collection and the special, I think it's DVD and Blu-ray release of the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood movie as well. And then I also have the original first TV series release of Full Metal Alchemist in the half-season sets, as well as the Conqueror of Shambhala movie, the special edition 2-disc DVD release. I'm not going to pick up the Blu-ray for that one. I'm going to stick with the edition that I have. And then also the Full Metal Alchemist Premium OVA Collection, which I tell most people don't bother picking it up unless you're a hardcore fan, because for the most part it kind of sucks. I hate saying that because I do love the Full Metal Alchemist series. So, and then over here would be the Rurouni Kenshin things, the 3 premium box sets. And then I also have the new Kyoto Arc Blu-ray that Sentai Filmworks released. And then, of course, the Aniplex Blu-ray releases over here of the OVA series and the Rurouni Kenshin movie. Then we'll head over to the next shelf set with the NIS America titles that I have. Bunny Drop, Daily Lives of High School Boys, Ghastly Prince Enma, The Ground Control to Psychoelectric Girl, Hanasaka Aroha, both seasons. And if you have checked out Right Stuff's Facebook page today, you'll know that they are beginning to take pre-orders on the Hanasaka Aroha movie as well now. Then we have Natsume's Book of Friends, the first, second, third, and fourth season releases. Naruko, Crawling with Love, and that's another one that today NIS America announced that they were going to release the second season of. We also have both seasons of Our Home's Fox Deity. And then not a NIS America release, but this is actually the collector's edition adapted for America with the subtitle of the School Days HQ game. And as some of you know, that is School Days, the anime, will be released here shortly by Discotech. Actually saying on my Right Stuff account right now that the title is reserved for order, so hoping I see that come in the mail here later on this week. And then down here we also have the first and second, well, not season, but first and second half premium releases for Toradora. And as you know, also the Blu-rays, the collector's edition Blu-rays for these will also be out shortly. So looking forward to getting the release on those before too long. And then we also have the first and second seasons of Wagnaria, as well as Yuri Yuri. And then until I get figured out what's going in this shelf yet, because like I said, the other Toradora release will be coming in soon, I do have the original Pioneer box set for Vandred. And then I also picked up the Funimation release just because I really wanted the, what they say on the top here, the 2 never-before-seen OVAs. And I was a little disappointed that the never-before-seen OVAs were just basically a rehash of the entire series. Although they did throw in a very unique bath-type scene in there that I had not watched before that was funny, but overall I don't know if it made it worth repurchasing Funimation's release. Mainly I was upset that Funimation didn't fix the aspect ratio on the video and left it like double letterbox to where you have both black bars on both sides of the screen and the top and bottom. So I was kind of hoping they would fix it to native 16:9, but unfortunately no, they did not. Alright, and moving on to the next shelf, I have Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Now, this is the box set, or box for the, I think the second half of the series, the DVDs. The thing is, instead, when I bought this box, what I did inside the little box here, inside there, I've actually implanted, or put in here, the Blu-ray releases. This is the Collected Memoirs complete 52 episode series on 7 discs Blu-rays. And then this also has the Princess and the Birdcage Kingdom movie on it as well. And then also in there I placed the Tokyo Revelations and Spring Thunder OVAs. So the smaller Blu-ray boxes obviously fit nicely in this little cardboard box. So it's kind of a nice way to store those here and have a decent looking art box to keep the series in. And I also have the Gurren Lagann Bandai box set, as well as the movie releases from Aniplex of America on DVD. Now, as you know, the Blu-ray releases of the movies are being released here shortly as well. I thought originally that they were saying they would do an English dub for those, but the listing on Right Stuff says they are subtitle only now. So that's kind of I wanted to pick up, but now without an English dub release, I think I'm going to pass on it and just kind of keep the DVDs that I have. I was really hoping they would do the English dub release because I love the dub for this, and this is generally I don't like English dubs, but this was one case where I watched the dub version and thought it was very well done. I love the characters in it and the cast, so I was hoping they would do the English dub for the movies as well, but since they're not, probably will not be picking that up. Also have the Haruhi Suzumiya first season box set, as well as Bandai's second season release, which, yeah, they cheaped out and never put out any kind of special edition for. And then also the Haruhi-chan Suzumiya DVDs, as well as the combo pack of the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya movie. And if you haven't checked online lately, there is another season coming of the Haruhi Suzumiya franchise. The only difference is this time it will be more modeled on the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, and the main character will be the Yuki Nagato character that was a little more you know, if you want to say vibrant, but the one that was more focused on in the movie that, you know, kind of had a thing for Keown. So it'd be interesting to see how that series turns out when it airs. I also have the Genian box set release for Daphne and the Brilliant Blue, as well as box sets for the first and second seasons of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Now, the first season's in kind of a flimsy cardboard box, but too bad Bandai didn't do a nice chipboard art box for the first one like they did the second. I've not looked into the limited edition releases. I know they're still very expensive, so I'm going to stick with the DVDs that I have now for that. Ghost in the Shell Arise, Borders 1 and 2, and as some of you may know, the third border has come out on the internet now, so you'll probably see a home video release of that towards the end of this year, or possibly early 2015. And I also have the Ghost in the Shell 2.0 reboot of the original movie that they added some extra CGI screens into, and a couple other little added scenes they put in there to, I don't know, to try and patch some bare spots or whatever you want to call it into the movie. That let's see, Ghost in the Shell 2.0, or not 2.0, I'm sorry, Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence, as well as the anthology, and then a couple more Blu-ray releases of Solid State Society, and then also Standalone Complex, The Laughing Man, and the Individual 11 from the second gig. And going on from there, I'll just wait to put those back on the shelf. Here is the stuff for Lupin the Third that I have. The complete first season, both the first haul and final haul movie packs. This is the episode 0, Mystery of Mamo, Fuma Conspiracy, Castle of Cagliostro, Red vs. Green, and then some of the newer ones that recently came out from Discotheque, Bye Bye Lady Liberty, and the newest release that's been out, the Hemingway Papers. And then I also have Lupin the Third, Strange Psychokinetic Strategy, the live action movie. And then, of course, Funimation's release of the woman called Fujiko Mine. And then you also see the first and second seasons combo packs. Well, essentially what I made a combo pack. First season was a true combo pack. The second season was released DVD only, but I mentioned in my other videos that I went ahead and got the Blu-ray separate release when it came out, and I've added that into the box and took the filler out. And we also have the Angeloid of Clockwork movie, and then the original tin art box set for School Rumble, as well as the School Rumble Extra Class OVA and complete second season. And still hoping eventually Funimation will license the third season, I believe it's called Sangaki OVAs. So not a big release. So hey Funimation, you know, kind of like to see you go ahead and let us North American folk complete the series and add the last couple OVAs into our collection so we have it all. Okay, now here's one of the rough ones where I have to kind of climb underneath on the floor here under the television to get what's on the bottom shelf. Here we have the first and second seasons of Baka and Test, or Baka 2 Test if you're a traditionalist like me and you prefer the Japanese title, as well as the OVA separate release. We have Boys B on DVD from Nozomi, as well as Cat Planet Cuties, the combo pack release, and then also the complete collection DVD releases for Clannad and Clannad After Story, as well as the Clannad motion picture. Then we have first and second season releases, the first season of Comic Party from Right Stuff, as well as ADV Films' release of Comic Party Revolution in the DVD Slim Pack complete box set. Dance in the Vampire Bund, the combo pack release, also Guy Ray Zero combo pack release, High School DxD combo pack release, first and second season releases on DVD of Is This a Zombie and Is This a Zombie of the Dead. Kind of disappointing that we didn't get combo pack releases for those, but maybe eventually. The original Guinean release of the Hellsing, the TV series, as well as the Funimation Hellsing Ultimate release of episodes 1 to 8, and hopefully 9 and 10 will be coming along soon, so we can finally end the long wait of getting that series completed. All right, coming over to this side, we have the Okami-san combo pack release from Funimation, as well as the limited edition subtitle-only release of Oniai from Funimation as well, and then Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. This would be the DVD limited edition set. Combo pack release for Princess Jellyfish complete series, and then also the complete series release for Rosario plus Vampire on DVD. Then I have the Sekirei Pure Engagement combo pack box, which also had room to fit the first season, and then I have the DVD only release of the first season of Sekirei. So eventually I'm thinking about picking up the Blu-ray for that. If I can find it cheap used someplace, I will go ahead and do that. And then finally, Shakugan no Shana on DVD for my first season release, because I have one of the original Guinean releases, not the chunky DVD separate release, but I think this one turned out to be the second of the revision that had the complete 6-disc set in it. And then combo packs for Season 2, Season 3, and then, of course, the Shana S and the Shakugan no Shana movie as well. And it was one of those where you point at Funimation and go, what were you thinking that you put Season 2 and Season 3 in the Blu-ray disc type boxes, but the movie and the specials in a DVD type box? Oh well. And then finally coming to the shelf down here under the stereo system, we have the limited edition Pioneer box set for LR, or licensed by royalty, ADV Films release box set for Penny Pony Dash, and ADV Films box set for the This Ugly Yet Beautiful World. And then I also have the Slim Pack ADV release for Azumanga Daioh, the box set. And then we also have Ramen Fighter Miki from Anime Works, Petite Princess Yusi, the ADV Films Complete Collection Slim Pack. And then this is the Shuffle Funimation box set release. And this one here is Morbito, the Guardian of the Spirits from Anime Works. And then across the top shelf above the TV, this would be the Pioneer Original Tenchi Muyo first OVA set that I picked up off eBay not too long ago. And then the second half of the Ryo-Oki arc. This is the Funimation tin art box release. Cool, cool. And then the Guinean releases, the signature series releases of Tenchi in Tokyo and Tenchi Universe. And then the Guinean Tenchi Muyo movie collection, which has all 3 movies in it. And then here we have the Tenchi Muyo GXP Funimation first box set, the extra chunky one with all 8 DVD boxes in it. And then the more recent Funimation Tenchi Muyo War on Gemnar DVD and Blu-ray combo set. And the ones everybody doesn't really want to talk about so much, the Sasami Magical Girls Club, which I only have up here because it's tied in. And then I see I also forgot on this end the more rare Tenchi Moyo Mahoshi Special and Magical Girl Pretty Sammy Pioneer release on DVD. Alright, here's where things start getting a little crowded until I can figure out a better arrangement for things. But yeah, on the top shelf here, there's a couple of the limited edition shampoo and conditioner bottles from the Little Snow Fairy Sugar. And we see Menchie here sporting a pair of J-List glasses, as well as the empty bottle of, or empty can of Pocari Sweat that I'm hanging on to. And see the Neko Cat from Trigun, and our this is the shuffle insert box that came with the free pair of, where is it? Oh yes, the free pair of the God Panties. So hanging on to that over here, and then of course my reverse blade Sakabato in the back from, or modeled after Kenshin's from Rurouni Kenshin. Alright, moving into the DVD titles then. Alright, so here we have A Channel and Akikan and Amazing Nurse Nanako, Angel Beats, Appleseed. This is just one of the Genian widescreen film releases that I still haven't taken this out of the shrink wrap yet, so one of these days I'm going to have to get around to watching that. Arcade Gamer Fubuki Assemble Insert. We got the first Blu-ray box set release from Aniplex of America of Bacano. Battle Skipper the movie. This is one of those I picked up for $3 from a video store going out of business sale. The complete series collection for Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. Best Student Council, Bludgeoning Angel Dokuri-chan, I believe I got that right, and the Bottle Fairy OVAs. We have Brighter Than the Dawning Blue, and then here I have Plastic Little, as well as Burn Up and Burn Up Excess, Burn Up W, and the Burn Up Scramble DVD set that I picked up recently off eBay. This is the second ADV Films release for Colorful. Then we also have Cosplay Complex, Cutie Honey Complete Collection from Eastern Star, and then the new Cutie Honey OVA discs from ADV Films, and the limited edition uncut Cyborg 009, another one of those I picked up for $3 at a going out of business sale. Diamond Daydreams ADV Slim Pack release, and then we have the OVA collection for Dirty Pair from ADV Films, as well as the Right Stuff releases for Dirty Pair. And then I don't have the box for these because these also I bought for $3 a piece at the going out of business sale, but 3 of the Dirty Pair movies from ADV Films. Then we have Dirty Pair Flash and Dokoida, the box set, and Doomed Megalopolis, which is a freebie I picked up off an eBay seller for buying one of my other titles. Icon and Elf Princess Rain, that's another one of the $3 ones. And this is the Platinum Edition release of Neon Genesis Evangelion from ADV Films. Had that for a while now. The Platinum Holiday Special, something like that. The Evangelion movie releases from Funimation on Blu-ray, and you know, sad to say, these cases that they use for these aren't holding up very well, unfortunately. So at least the second one they put in a actual Blu-ray case under the slipcover. The first one, if you did not get this, was a very cheap kind of cardboard box release for this. So yeah, this one unfortunately not holding up so well. A lot of wear on the cover, and even when I got it, it wasn't staying closed here. The fold wasn't staying in too well, so minus points for Funimation for that first release. It's too bad they didn't put that in an actual hard Blu-ray case instead. I have X-Driver the movie and the OVAs, first and second, and again, this is another one where I need to actually probably take the shrink wrap off and watch these sometime when I have the time to do so. There's Fooly Cooly, the Blu-ray re-release. The XL Saga Imperfect Collection box set, as well as this is the Full Metal Panic Second Raid. This is the full Funimation 4-disc box set. And then here I have the ADV Films like mega collection release of both the first season of Full Metal Panic and the, well, if you want to call it the second season, some might, but really it's more of like a 1.5. The Full Metal Panic Famafu, kind of the comical or more comical release. There's a deviation between the two series to do something like that. This is Alice Academy from Right Stuff. And then I get into my Galaxy Express, Galaxy Railways. First season, Galaxy Express 999 from S'more. And same as Blaze Vincent, I'm hoping eventually somebody else will pick this up and release the rest of the episodes. And hopefully do a re-release of the first season too, because yeah, the quality, once I actually got time to sit and watch these, was horrible, and I didn't like it that they were hard subbed as well. And yeah, it basically, like most everybody said, it looked like they ripped internet video and just stuck it onto a couple DVDs quick. And you know, when you're putting 9 or 10 episodes on a DVD, they look like absolute shit. But yeah, okay, Eastern Star releases of Galaxy Express 39, Eternal Fantasy, Adieu, Galaxy Express, and the original Galaxy Express 39. And then here's one of these Hong Kong ones that I picked up. This is the Galaxy Express, or sorry, Galaxy Railways, A Letter from the Abandoned Planet OVA that has not been released in North America. So this is Blu-ray and says it's Blu-ray region A from Hong Kong, and the questionable full 1080 HD widescreen icon on here. Let's just say the English translations on there are definitely not the best. There is a lot of broken English. You can tell it's one of those where they took like the Cantonese. They translated from Japanese to Cantonese and then from Cantonese to English, so a lot of the English looks like shit in there. But that's the only way right now to really have a, if you can call it, legitimate disc copy release, is to get the Hong Kong release of it until somebody licenses it here in North America. Let's see, moving on here though. There was also, well, I skipped over Maytel Legend. Now, I think Legend was this. One of these is a Region 0 release. Yeah. Maytel Legend. This is one that a lot of people questioned whether it was a legitimate release or not, going by the Region All here on the disc. But yes, this was a legitimate company that did release the title. Why they put no region lock on it is beyond me. But alright, so we have ADV Films Slim Pack releases for both seasons of Gantz. And then this is the Bandai Limited Edition set for the Girl Who Leapt Through Time motion picture. We have the collection for Girls High. The Gokusen, Green. This is full series release of Grenadier. The OVA of Girl Power. I don't know how many of you have seen that one, but yeah, interesting to say the least. Gunslinger Girl, first and second season. This is the first season, the full-sized art box. Second season, like the cardboard full collection on Slim Pack. And then the OVA release. Hanayukio Maid Team, which I've mentioned in a previous video. And the complete series release for Happiness. And sitting up here too, we can't forget the Blu-ray release of Gintama, the motion picture. And then moving on, we have the ADV Films release for the Happy Lesson, both first season and OVA. Hatsuki Limited Sentai Filmworks and He Is My Master, both complete collection releases. Then the art box for Handmade May, which, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, came with the Handmade May collectible figurine in there. Then we also have the Funimation full art box set for the first season of Hellgirl, as well as complete second and third season releases from Sentai Filmworks. And of course, unfortunately, only the first season is dubbed, and this is another title that I think has an amazing English dub, and it's too bad when Sentai Filmworks took over ADV Films and started releasing titles that they did not consider eventually going back and producing the English dub for second and third seasons. We have Hetalia, the Paint It White, the movie, as well as the first 4 DVDs in the series, and the 5th one should be out here shortly. I think within the next month's time, that is scheduled to be released by Funimation. And going on here, some other pickups from the last year or so. Hidamari Sketch, first, second, third season, and special, and got these really cheap from Right Stuff during the Christmas sale. High School of the Dead and High School of the Dead Drifters of the Dead OVA on Blu-ray. The complete Hyako series release from Right Stuff. And then one of the Right Stuff's older titles, I Dream of Mimi. And then I also have If I See You in My Dreams, the TV series. I do have the OVA series on order from Second Spin. I was able to pick that up cheap with their 20% off sale this weekend. So got a hold of a copy of that for like $4.70, I believe. So I actually have the complete collection for that here soon. The Indian Summer OVA, and then I also have first and second season Blu-ray releases for K-On! And K-On! The movie. And we have Kanagi, Crazy Shrine Maidens, the first and second season releases of that. And when I bought those, they came with a free t-shirt of the series as well. Camphor, the TV series and the OVA release. And then I have Kanokon, The Girl Who Cried Wolf, both the complete series and OVA collections. And then I also have here, this is the complete collection for Canon. One of these days I really would like to have the art box set, but the price on that is just killer for me. So until I find a really good deal, that's one that I'm just kind of staying away from and sticking with what I have for now. Kashimashi, Girl Meets Girl from Anime Works, the box set. Then I have 4 Keiko Kamen live-action movies, and I haven't gotten to a couple of these yet, as well as the actual Keiko Kamen OVA release, and then Kirameki Project on DVD, and Kill Me Baby, the complete DVD collection as well. And moving on down here, this is another one I picked up for $3 and haven't gotten around to watching it yet. The new Kimaguri Orange Road DVD. Drama is not one of my bigger likes, but it was one of those when I went through and was looking at all the $3 titles, I didn't stop and take a lot of time to think about it. I just grabbed stuff that, well, I'll probably watch this for $3. So let's see. We also have the Kohime Muso. I think I said that correctly. All 3 seasons. And here is Listen to Me Girls, I Am Your Father, complete. And then the Right Stuff release with the chipboard art box and slim pack of Lost Universe. Here is Love Love from Made in Japan, as well as the complete collection Anime Legends release for Lucky Star, as well as the Lucky Star OVA. And here I have Macross the movie. That's another one where I just kind of picked it up for $3 and just was like, well, it should be worth a watch for $3 anyway. Magicano, the ADV Films chipboard art box set, and then I have also the Mahoromatic Full Metal Maid complete collection and the more recent Mahoromatic I'm Home OVA release. And here is the OVA of Magical Play from ADV Films. Got Magical Witch Puni-chan, the special edition, as well as Maid Sama, both the first and second collection. We have Maria Holic and Maria Holic Alive, so both seasons of that. Second series is one that I still haven't gotten around to taking out of the shrink wrap yet, so I have to watch that eventually. Masters of Martial Arts and Mayo Chiki. We have Midori Days. This is one that I actually thought was really funny. That the girl, basically somebody who has a crush on kind of one of the punk guys in the school, and somehow she goes into this coma, and the next thing he knows, he goes to sleep one night and wakes up, and she's like this little puppet figure on his hand, and she's kind of like living with him and crushing on him, and he's trying to figure out ways like, how did this happen, and how do I get her off my hand? And for that time, he ends up falling in love with her. So, and towards the end of it, not to give out too many spoilers, but yes, eventually he does figure out a way to get her to wake up out of her coma, and of course she disappears off his hand at the time. And so that's one that I would highly recommend if you're into kind of cute little love stories, worth picking up and good for a watch. Alright, we also have, and this is kind of a rarer one out there, the Miyuki-chan in Wonderland ADV Films OVA. A complete collection DVD release for MM and Modern Magic, Moyo-ken, and we have Mouse, the complete collection, and My Bride is a Mermaid, and My Santa. And moving on over here, we see Mysterious Girlfriend X on Blu-ray, and Ninja Cadets. That's another $3 one that I picked up and haven't really gotten around to watching yet. The more recent Right Stuff re-release of Martian Successor Nadesco with the additional OVA disc added as well. It would be, yes, right here, the Gekigengar 3 OVA that was not on the original ADV Films release. So I ended up selling that off and picking this one up to replace it. Let's see here. I didn't want to try to pronounce this one. My little sister is among them. Nakaimo, complete release from Sentai Filmworks. Alright, we have first and second seasons of Nagima, and this is the original TV series release. Then we have the second release, more modeled after the manga, and then also the spring and summer specials OVA, all on DVD. Noin, the original manga 5-disc chunky art box set, and these are still fairly cheap to pick up yet if you're looking to get that one. And Nuku Nuku, all-purpose cultural cat girl. Had to look how that was pronounced. So the original TV series, and then also the Nuku Nuku Dash, which is the second season, or I guess you could say second reboot of the series. And then one other thing, and unfortunately it's on the next shelf, but I want to include it before I scan down there. That would be the original Nuku Nuku OVA set from ADV Films. Okay, I mentioned Nuku Nuku. Moving on, we also have Nyan Koi and O Edo Rocket. Then the complete set for the first season of Orimo, the standard edition set. Otoboku, Maidens Are Falling for Me, I believe is the name of the title, the complete collection. And then the more recent re-release of Ouran High School Host Club on Blu-ray. Then we also have Panyo Panyo Digicharet, or Digicarrot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why, other than, I don't know. It was another one where I picked it up for $3 from the sale, and they had 3 out of the 4 discs, and I ended up picking up the 4th one to actually complete the series. But when I watched it, it just about drove me up the wall. So, not one of my favorites, but you know, something I'm keeping around for the moment till I can end up selling it off, I think. Papillion Rose, Paprika on Blu-ray, and then the 5 discs for the Ping Pong Club, which is an absolute insane comedy if you ever think about picking that one up. And then we have Place to Place and Puni Puni Pueme. Interesting title there. Popotan, and then yeah, then we start getting into that Rescue Me Mave-chan, which is one I jokingly threw into a video just to kind of mess with y'all. We have Rin, the Daughters of Menesmi, and Rocket Girls. And then the original Genian releases for Rosen Maiden and Rosen Maiden the second season on DVD in the complete collection, like 6-disc packs. And then this is the Sentai Filmworks standalone release of the OVA for the series for more recently. Funimation Viridian collection of Samurai 7, as well as the complete collection for Samurai Gun. And then we have Samurai Harem and Sentimental Journey. This is another $3 pickup from the Going Out of Business sale. Skycrawlers, which was also a pickup from the same sale, only I got that for $10 on Blu-ray. Then we have So I Can't Play H from Sentai Filmworks. And moving on, we get to Steel Angel Kurumi. Unfortunately, I don't have the art box for these, but these are all the separate releases for the Kurumi series and OVA and second season. And then also, really funny comedy, I thought, is Strawberry Eggs. I don't know what it is lately with kind of having fun with these cross-dresser type shows, but good comedy worth watching. Then we have Strawberry Panic from Anime Works, and the Strike Witches first and second season Save Edition releases from Funimation. And then also I had mentioned Kodacha, that I have the first full collection release from Funimation, and then also the second season Save Edition, which I flipped the cover on to cover the Save artwork. And yeah, kind of a bland cover for the most part. So this is kind of another series I'll probably end up selling off before too long. And then I also have a tin art box for Magical Shopping Arcade Abenabashi. And then the Otaka no Video DVD release, as well as Right Stuff's release of Sound of the Sky. And then down to the very bottom shelf here, Squid Girl, the first season, and wondering when Anime Works is going to get around to releasing the second season of Squid Girl, and possibly even the OVAs. The Blu-ray release of Sword of the Stranger, the movie, and the Trigun season and movies. And then also this one that I haven't gotten around to watching yet, the Tekonken Karit oh boy, I always have fun pronouncing this one. Tekonkin Crete. Oh boy, so I say that 5 times fast in a row without biting your tongue. Oy. Alright. Box sets for the Girl with the Blue Eye from Bright Stuff. And then we also have the complete collection for Toko, the complete series, and then To Love Ru, first season, second season, and now the third season also on Blu-ray. and that's one I don't think I'm going to go back and pick up first and second season Blu-ray releases on now that they're putting Blu-rays out. Venus vs. Virus ADV Films box set. We have the combo pack for We Without Wings. Weather Report Girl, one of the classics from Right Stuff. Waiting in the Summer, the DVD complete collection. The World of Norway, I believe it's pronounced Norway. And then we have the motion picture release of You're Under Arrest, as well as the slightly more rare release of You're Under Arrest, the mini specials. And then the Sentai Filmworks releases of the first and second season of You're Under Arrest, Full Throttle, and Fast and Furious. And then, of course, the classic 13 discs released by Anamigo of the original You're Under Arrest TV series, and Slim Pack ADV Films release of Eumeria on DVD. Okay, I do swear we're getting down towards the end of it now. This is the last shelf. I have the art box for Welcome to the NHK. Now, this is another one where I've taken my original Slim Pack release that Funimation did of the first and second season and just kind of retrofitted it inside of the original ADV Films art box set. And then these are a couple DVD type interactive games. I highly suggest not getting these because they suck. Exodus Guilty, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Thinking about picking up Volume 3, but strictly only to have it in the collection. It is not worth playing. For an interactive game, some of these you have to go 2 to 3 hours full of reading text off the screen before you will finally get to make a choice. And even then, if you make a wrong choice on these two, you can go back and fix it. Whereas the third one, yes, it's decent enough. I think there's something like 8 to 10 choices total in the path, depending on which path you take. But you can actually hit bad ends with this one. So, yeah, Exodus Guilty and Tea Society of a Witch, but overall, recommend you stay away from those. Here I have the flight pack for Last Exile that includes Volume 1 to 4 of the series. I have not gotten around to watching this yet. You might be able to tell. Shrink wrap is still on the box here, so that's another one eventually I want to see if it's worth picking up. And if so, I may end up trading that in and going for the Blu-rays, or possibly buying the DVD art box set if it's worth it and a good series. But I think that fetches around like $200 for the actual art box release with the character figurines that come along with it. So have to be a pretty good series to drop that kind of coin on. Here we have Heat Guy J. This is 8 total volumes, and they released 2 separate art boxes. So 4 in each one. Only I think actually, let me look at this again because I think there's actually a yeah, I said that wrong. There's 7 and 1 limited edition supplemental DVD. So haven't gotten around to watching these yet, but really cool release from Genion on these, and I love the holographic covers that they put on them. And then it's kind of neat how you have to have the 2 box sets to get the character image on here. Ninja Nonsense. This was a limited edition release that had a headband included for the main character, as well as the Ansakamaru squeeze. And here is Devil May Cry, the box set. The box from ADV Films, although if you go online you'll notice that Funimation also released individual releases of the series as well. So I think I mentioned in a previous video that my first and second discs of this are from ADV Films. The third disc is actually labeled Funimation Entertainment. And Slim Pack release for Cromartie High School. And finally, wrapping things up here, we have the art box Genion release set for Doki Doki School Hours, as well as the Pioneer original box set for Little Snow Fairy Sugar, as well as Genion's release of the OVA or special, the extra 2 episodes. And as I mentioned in a previous video, if you have the Sentai Filmworks release of this, you'll have all 26 episodes on the 2 discs, whereas here, 24 episodes, and then you had to go out and buy the extra 2 on another DVD. And then the art box for Air, the TV series from ADV Films, as well as ADV Films' release of the Air movie on DVD. And the bottom shelf here has the Genian limited edition box set release for Girls Bravo. And then we also have Genshiken first and second seasons, which have a Kujibiki Unbalanced OVA on them. And then we have Kujibiki Unbalanced, which has a Genshiken OVA on it. Kind of funny how Media Blaster set that all up, but very cool. And then sitting here all by itself is a UMD for my PSP for Metropolis. It's one of the few UMD movies I own. I have a PSP, but I very rarely use it. I have a few downloadable games that I play on there, but I don't know. It's something I picked up, and I thought I'd use it more than I did. But alright, that's going to wrap things up, I think, for the most part, at least as far as what DVDs I have in my collection. I do have some DVDs sitting around that are items for sale that I need to get to yet. So I will probably post those right on after this part of the video. But I'm going to cut this part off for now, and we'll continue on a little bit later too, because my battery is also about to die in my camcorder. Alright, so of course, once again, my battery ends up dying on me, and I have to switch over to my older film camera to finish recording this. But so I'll end up here with some things that I have double collected on and will end up selling now. This is of course, the Little Snow Fairy Sugar Sentai Filmworks complete 26 episode release, 24 episodes plus the 2 OVAs. Those will end up getting sold off. I also have my Tenchi Muyo, the original Pioneer and Genian 4-disc or 4 single disc release of the first part of the Tenchi Muyo Ryo Oki arc. Those will end up getting sold off. I have a couple single Heat Guy J discs sitting around. I believe discs 1 and 7, and they are hardly worth anything, so I'll probably just end up giving those away. This is the Kujibiki Unbalanced OVA set with the Genshiken OVA, and yeah, I upgraded this to a larger box set, so that's another one that'll end up getting sold off, along with the Viridian collection for Tenchi Muyo GXP. And finally I have, this is another one I'll probably end up just giving away because it's not really worth much, but the first disc in the Hanaukyo Maid Team DVD set, which I got an extra one when I bought the art box. And finally, this is one I'm going to end up giving away to a good friend of mine who likes the Strike Witches series. This is the Funimation complete first season set on 2 DVDs. So Antonio, if you watch these, congratulations. You'll be getting your copy this Friday when we do Sushi Bowl out at Steve's place. So finally, I want to end with this one. This is one I bought from Right Stuff, produced by Media Blasters, Koei di Oshigoto, that if you have not checked on Media Blasters' Facebook page, they made a humongous mistake on these, and half their batches have a authoring error where you automatically at the end of every chapter get kicked back to the main menu screen on here. So they encouraged on their Facebook page for people to mail in their copies to an address in New Jersey, 300 something Cortlandt Street. I sent mine in just as soon as they posted, and funny enough, 2 months later I get it returned to me in the mail, returned to sender undeliverable. So I tried to contact them on their Facebook page. No response to any of my messages or posts on the page. So I guess I will try once again to send this into them and see if it goes through. They've made numerous posts that say that 300 whatever Cortland address they put on there is the correct address to send them into, but so I'll try it again. I hope to get a good copy soon, because this is actually a really funny little OVA series if you get a chance to watch it. So, but that'll wrap things up for this video. I'm not going to go into any of the additional little merchandise things I have around. The posters, I've mentioned them in other videos. You've seen the video for the Poyu cat. I've got the XL Saga lunchbox, a Menchie rug, all that other stuff. So I'm not going to throw these in this video. It's probably, to be truthful, I have not spliced all of these together that I've recorded, so I'm thinking this is probably going to run at least an hour, if not longer. So if you stuck through it this far, thank you very much for watching, and a lot of good stuff coming again soon. So keep tuned to my channel, and we'll see you again before too long. Thanks for watching.